Over the past 6 months, XRP has been making history with a series of groundbreaking firsts. The most striking? It became the first cryptocurrency to consolidate for a jaw-dropping 7 years, the longest in crypto history, before exploding upward. And guess what? That move was entirely predictable. Many in the community, myself included, called it as the most likely outcome. But XRP isn't stopping there. It's now leading the pack among large-cap coins, outperforming its peers, all while making waves with significant developments. Tired of fake gurus who claim to be expert traders but never trade live? I trade live on the second largest crypto exchange, where everything is transparent and results can't be faked. For over 440 days, I've consistently closed every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have earned over $34,000 in profits with only 4% drawdown. Verified results, not empty claims. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in my profile and start copying my trades for free today. Case in point, Ripple's massive $1.25 billion acquisition of Hidden Road, which just landed a US broker-dealer license. This is a game changer, and no other cryptocurrency, none, stands to benefit like XRP does. This milestone takes XRP and the XRP ledger to a whole new level, adding yet another layer of utility alongside its role as a bridge currency. It's clear at this point, XRP isn't just participating in the crypto revolution, it's leading it. Before diving in, let me be clear. I don't have a financial background, and this isn't financial advice. Don't make buying or selling decisions based on anything I say or write. Now let's get into it. Check this out. XRP versus ETH monthly returns. We're talking data going all the way back. Well, not to the literal beginning of time, but close enough for crypto. Ethereum launched in 2015, so this chart covers every single month since then. Here's the kicker. For the first time ever, XRP has outperformed Ethereum for more than 5 months in a row. How much longer can this streak last? It's pretty wild to see XRP tearing through the market like this. In fact, since the November election, XRP has been the top performing coin out of the top 100. That's insane. Definitely something worth keeping an eye on. Remember when XRP was written off as dead? It was supposed to hit zero after the SEC came knocking, right? Well, guess what? It didn't. Why? Because XRP is one of the most functional, advanced, and useful cryptocurrencies out there. Zero? Not a chance. Now let's be real for a second. ETH might have its moments. In fact, don't be surprised if Ethereum outperforms XRP in the short term. Historically, when ETH starts running, it kicks off alt season, and after its recent price hits, a surge is inevitable. Markets always find a bottom before they roar back. So yeah, ETH could have a short-term edge, but by the end of this cycle, oh, you'll remember why XRP is king. You'll look back and think, wow, XRP really humbled Ethereum, and trust me, that moment will be so satisfying. Here's a stat to back it up. Over the past 5 months, XRP has quietly surpassed Solana in overall liquidity, maintaining an impressive 1% market depth at $10 million. That makes XRP the third most liquid crypto, right behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. Quietly dominating. That's the XRP way. XRP was supposed to be dead, right? Headed straight to zero? Well, reality had other plans. And here we are. To all the naysayers and XRP haters, how are you feeling now? Seriously, how are you going to spin this? Chart analyst Bobby A. shared an interesting take. Once XRP flips Ethereum, the hype around the flippening, combined with ETF approval season, could push XRP into the $8 to $13 range. Makes sense to me. Of course, a few things need to fall into place first, like resolving that tariff mess, but this scenario feels highly likely. Let's not forget global liquidity shifts, gold's potential final rally, and the fact that Bitcoin is primed to lead the market higher. Altcoins, including XRP, will follow. And when XRP flips Ethereum again in market cap, it's happened before, remember? The attention it'll gain will be massive. Funny, isn't it? People ignored XRP when it bottomed at 28 cents in June 2022. Lawsuit fears, doom predictions, the usual. But here we are now, and XRP is ready to melt faces. Remember when XRP was just 28 cents and no one cared? The government didn't want it then. Investors ignored it. But when XRP flips Ethereum and you see that massive blazing green candle shooting up the charts, everything will change. It'll be a take my money moment, just like Fry from Futurama, holding out cash with wide-eyed desperation. That's exactly what's coming. At that point, it won't be about utility or fundamentals, even though we know those are what guarantee XRP's long-term success. No, this will be about pure market euphoria. Money will flood in so quickly that I wouldn't be surprised to see double-digit price action. I'm not a chart guy, so I won't make an exact prediction, but if it happens, Mark my words, I won't be shocked. Someone online, a so-called crypto villain, chimed in, saying if or when XRP flips Ethereum, that could signal a market top, maybe around $8. But Bobby jumped in to say, that number keeps changing. XRP could flip Ethereum right now at just $3.27. Think about that. We've already been above $3.27 not long ago, hitting $3.40 at one point. And that would mean XRP surpasses ETH's current market cap. Wild, isn't it? The possibility feels almost inevitable. Realistically, when XRP pumps again, it's going to ignite the entire market. Every coin will catch fire, riding the same wave of energy. The next big XRP surge might just be the spark that sets the whole crypto world ablaze. He says that even with ETH in the mix, XRP would need to climb much higher, likely into the $8 to $10 range, for a true flip to happen. Personally, I'm looking to sell around the $5 to $6 mark. I'm not aiming for the extreme highs, and honestly, that feels like a solid strategy. Sure, the price could skyrocket even higher before it tops out, but let's be real. Sometimes all it takes is that final burst to finish the cycle. Bobby jumps in, saying he's not entirely convinced XRP could make such a move, while Ethereum stays under pressure. I'm rooting for what you said, he adds, but it's not the only possible scenario. Fair point. The truth is, we'll all find out together soon enough. Now, here's an interesting take from chart analyst X-Force Global. He shared a chart comparing XRP, Solana, and Ethereum. The verdict? XRP is leading the pack this cycle. He labeled it as being in a clear impulse wave, while Solana and Ethereum remain stuck in corrections. Cycle wave comparison analysis, he wrote. XRP is in a league of its own this cycle. Elliott wave theory is the framework, and the goal is simple: execute the plan. I'll admit, I'm not entirely sold on the price targets he's suggesting, especially for ETH. I don't know if it'll drop that low, but more and more analysts seem to align with this narrative. Whether they stick to Elliott wave theory or not, the consensus is growing. XRP is primed for a continued move upward, and as X-Force Global suggests, seeing XRP hit $20 isn't far-fetched. Crazy? Nope. Plausible? Absolutely. Breaking news from CoinDesk. Ripple's game-changing acquisition of Hidden Road is making waves, and it's nothing short of epic. Hidden Road, which just secured its US broker-dealer license, is about to become a massive force in the financial world, and this could be one of the most significant developments for XRP yet. Seriously, this news is monumental. Let's break it down. Ripple is acquiring Hidden Road for a cool $1.25 billion. But what's even bigger, Hidden Road's broker-dealer license, approved by FINRA, opens the door for them to dominate fixed-income prime brokerage. This means they'll be offering institutional clients a robust range of services, from regulatory-compliant clearing and financing to prime brokerage of fixed-income assets. Simply put, they're stepping into traditional financial markets in a big way, and Ripple is right there leading the charge. According to Hidden Road's president Noel Kimmel, this license is a huge milestone for their prime brokerage platform, and strengthens their ability to serve financial markets at scale. And by teaming up with Ripple, they're poised to revolutionize how institutional clients operate in these markets. It's no wonder David Schwartz, Ripple's CTO, is calling this a defining moment for XRP and the XRP ledger. This isn't just hype, it's the real deal. The scale and speed of adoption this could bring might even outpace XRP's role as a bridge currency, which already felt like a no-brainer. Big moves are happening, and Ripple is at the center of it all. Imagine this: massive amounts of assets being traded by institutional players, all tokenized on the XRP ledger. And guess what? XRP is at the heart of it all, required for every single transaction. This isn't just about utility, it's about building long-term confidence in XRP. As the crypto market grows over the years and decades, more money will flow into XRP simply because it works, and people will naturally diversify their portfolios, just like they do with stocks. XRP is shaping up to be one of the clear early winners in the crypto space. It just is. And honestly, I can't think of another coin that comes close to being positioned for this level of use and scale. There's nothing else like it. No other crypto operates at this magnitude. XRP is breaking ground at a scale we've never seen before, and it's taking the lead in a way that seems to have come out of nowhere. We all saw this coming, right? I mean, it's been about a week, maybe a little more, but here we are. And let's be real, this is just one more reason why XRP stands out as a powerhouse. It's built to last, not just for years, but for decades, and maybe way beyond that. Honestly, it's mind-blowing. The signs couldn't be clearer. XRP is a standout winner, yet there are still people determined to deny it. But here's the thing about fighting reality: it always catches up. And when it does, well, let's just say it's not going to be gentle. XRP is here to stay. Just a heads up though, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take this as a reason to buy or sell anything. That would be a seriously bad move.